ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. We're going to be repositioning back to Subic Bay from Clark, about a 20-minute flight or so. So without further ado, let's get the APU rolling. Fuel pumps on, APU coming home. Alright, it's going to be a right seat departure today, off of runway 20. Weather is not looking too shabby, so we're going to plan on coming back in on the ILS 20. If it gets bad, if we have an issue, come back in. We're going to push off spot 12 here, tail to the south on the mic ramp, and we'll plan to taxi via Delta, right turn on Foxtrot 5, left turn on Golf, right turn Echo 2, and left turn on Echo full length, Echo 1. Nice long runway, wet, 10,499 feet available. We're planning we're going to use a full thrust takeoff today just to have some fun. Flaps 5. Any abnormalities on takeoff prior to 80 knots will reject for engine failure, engine fire warning, predictive wind shear, or if the airplane is not going to fly. V1 and above, we're committed to flight. I'll fly the airplane. We'll take it airborne, treat it as an in-flight emergency. I'll handle the aircraft as well as ATC on the checklist. Single engine out procedure is we're going to continue climbing via the SID. And we'll hold at Clark VOR. We're doing the KIBOK 2 Charlie departure pump in Clark, Philippines, dated on chart number 10-3, effective October 31st. Transition altitude is going to be 11,000 feet. Speed restriction for us, we're restricted to 220 until we cross the Clark VOR. Back on the after the left turn, it's climbing straight out off runway 204 to 4 DME, left turn, cross the Clark VOR, then a left turn on the to KIBOK at or above 7,000. Cruising altitude is 12,000. As long as we're doing required climb gradient of 5.5% up to 6,200. We'll call it 1,400 feet a minute. We will have no problems doing that at 3.3%. We'll have no problems doing that all the way up. Minimum safe altitude 8,300. Highest obstacle is to the southwest. That's going to be off of our right side, 5145. And I've verified all that in the fixes as well in the legs pitch. There's Clark VOR, then KIBOK, and then we're doing the KIBOK 1 Golf arrival like we did earlier. We have Subic Bay, Philippines, 10-2 Alpha chart, April 25th, 2025. Transition levels, flight level 130. KIBOK at or above 7,000, LB 787 at or above 6, LB 565 at or above 52, Reach at about 5,000, max 210 knots. That's our initial approach fix for the RNet or the RNAV Yankee. Minimum safe altitude 7,300. If we have any lost comms, we'll just squawk 7,600, as we would plan on doing anyway. Verify that's all squared away in here as well. Step down. I'm okay with that. We don't have the altitudes in there, but that's okay. I'm not too worried about it. And we're doing the RNAV Yankee runway 7 approach. Here it is. Yeah, let's go ahead and brief that now. That way we don't get task saturated on this quick flight. We got Subic Bay, Philippines, RP Yankee runway 7, LNAV VNAV only. 12-2 chart, effective January 22nd. Final approach course 065, LB 544, 2420. DA, we're category Charlie, so 480. And 1,800 meters for the visibility is what we're looking for. Touchdown zone elevation 41 feet, and 7,300 is our minimum safe altitude. Runway 7, we will have a 3-knot tailwind, but we'll plan a flaps 30 landing there. Should be fine. Reach at 210, 5,000, June P at about 4, LB 544, 2420, 3.2 degree glide path down to that DA of 480. Pappies on both sides, high LS approach sliding system. In the event of a go around, are restricted to 185 until LB 546. So it's straight out to, or make sure we cross over LB 549, fly over waypoint, and a left turn to LB 546. Max 185 while we're on our way up to 5,000, LB 547, LB 548, then back over to reach. It's 135 right turns for the hold. Make sure that's all squared away in here as well. Step down. Okay, that's all there. Okay, and then 135 right turns for the hold. Perfect. Let's get rid of this. Runway length we have. Sorry, wrong airport. Um, 9,006. Landing distance available is going to be 8,006. Again, flaps 30 for our landing, and will be a right turn off of the end of the runway until, what is it? Ensure you have, okay, we've got we still got internet. I don't know why that popped up. We're gonna park at this ramp here, the southeast apron. Your right turn and just park right here. But that's it. That's all I got. And current fuel status right now, we are required to have 20,000 kilos. We currently have 20,500 kilos. I'm good with that. And dispatch gave us an hour of fuel to work with, so I am super happy with that. But let's see. Let's get the heck out of here. So go ahead and release everything. Set our parking brake first as well. Park brake is set. Okay, release that. Park brake is set. Release 4.0 for the trim as well. I'm going to say we're clear to pressurize. let's arm the doors, and we'll run the checklist. Perfect. Fuel pumps are all on. We are pressurizing. Beacon light, let's turn that on. Our pre-flight checklist, oxygen tested 100%, flight instruments checked, heading 294 on all sides, including the standby. Altimeter is QNH1008 and 440 on the altimeter. Brake brake is set, fuel control switches are cut off, pre-flight checklist complete. Before start checklist, let's get the pushback pre-planned here before we finish the rest of that. Okay, perfect. Let's request the pushback. Alright, supernumerary signs are on. MCP set V2 is 159 set, heading 204, altitude 12,000. Set, takeoff speeds V1 142, VR 149, V2 159. CD pre-flight is completed, trim 4.0 units set. Taxi takeoff briefing completed, beacon is on, before start checklist complete. Confirm our doors are closed, they are armed as well. And I'm not sure what the pushback vehicle is doing, but it's working its way back in front. Make sure there's no ATC online. There is not. Alright, they're getting in position. Make sure there's nobody behind us. There is not. We're good. Alright, brakes are released. Clear to push onto Delta tail south, facing north. Brakes released. Or they're still connecting us. They can take us when they're ready. So. Okay, perfect. Alright, here comes engine 2. Pretty much we just did a pit stop here. Got some gas. Roll back, here comes number 1. Pushback is complete. Parking brake set. Now that's it. Updated QNH 1009. 1009 set. Looking for 3 guys put in the bag. Let's say we got it. Stay by flaps, flaps 5. Control check. Before taxi checklist. Anti-ice. Auto. Recall checked. Auto brake RTO. Flight controls checked. Ground equipment clear. Before taxi checklist complete. Before takeoff checklist flaps 5. Before takeoff checklist complete. Let's just grab the ATIS real quick for RPLB. Send. Subic Bay. Brakes release, let's go. Clark traffic, Giant 8522 heavy taxiing to runway 20 from the main ramp. Clark. Turning on the middle one. We get a lovely message. Our visibility, weather looks good. In Subic, I'm good with that. Let's turn the brightness down on this damn thing. Alright, we're making a right turn here. Clear right, coming right. Alright, going, continuing Foxtrot 5 to Golf, left on Golf. Weather radar's coming on, terrain radar's coming on the left side. Alright, clear left, clear right. What taxiway is that again? Oh, that's Alpha. Next taxiway is Golf. Minimum takeoff fuel is 19.5. We have 20.3. Alright, next one's Gulf. Clear right, clear left, coming left. Okay, next taxiway we're looking for is Echo 2, right on Echo 2, left on Echo, taxi all the way down. So that's coming up, that's the next taxiway on the right. Then that'll lead off into Echo. And then we'll taxi full length runway 20. There's the terminal. Alright, here's Echo 2. Clear left. Clear right, coming right. Alright, we're clear left, coming left. Alright, this will take us all the way down. Okay, here's the terminal. Okay, we should be clear of traffic. I'm just going to turn all the lights on. Clear right, coming right. Alright, final is clear. Clear left, clear right. Clear for takeoff. Clark traffic, Giant 8522 heavy, departing runway 20, Clark. Runway 20, I see it. Set thrust. Pro set, 80 knots. Rotate. Positive right gear. That's a hell of a climb rate. Flaps 1. AP's on. Flight level change. We're still restricted to 220. So I'm going to keep it at 220. Actually, you know what? No. We'll fly the upbook. Flaps up. After takeoff checklist. After takeoff checklist complete. We're climbing out pretty good. Not too bad. Auto brake 4 for the landing. 10,000 feet. Transition altitude. Actually, no, we'll keep the QNH set. So, okay, we're at cruise. Back to VNAV, since we're crossing over Clark VOR now. So, descent checklist. Recall. Checked. Notes checked. Auto brake checked. Landing data. VREF 145 at 30 knots, or flaps 30, minimums 480. Approach briefing completed, descent checklist complete. Approach checklist QNH 1009, approach checklist complete. Man, this weather looks like complete garbage. Alright, TD. We need to reset KIBOK out above 7. Which it is. 787 above 6, 52 out above, okay, we're good. I like that. We did all of our briefings on the ground, so don't have to brief anything. The weather still looks like garbage though, I'll tell you that. I don't have enough path. Do 240. New number is 144 now. Let's reset this. Subic Bay traffic, Giant 8522 heavy, left downwind runway, runway 07, Subic Bay. Here comes the bumps. Flaps 1. Speed brake is armed. Flaps 5. I'm gonna get to gear down early. Gear down. Flaps 15. This approach altitude is set. Flaps 20. Flaps 25. $49, $49. Flaps 30 landing checklist. LB 544 at 2500. Speed brake arm, landing gear down, flaps 30. Landing checklist complete. DA is 480. Subic Bay traffic, Giant 8522, 5 mile final, runway 07. Subic. Runway inside. Autopilot disengaged. Runway in sight. Going visual.
1,000.
Alright, 167 and 900 feet per minute. A little bit fast correcting.
Approaching minimums. Minimums.
Landing.
Sync rate. Sync rate. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Extended. Deployed. $60 knots. Auto brake disarm. A little sporty coming in, huh? Alright, clear right. Coming right. Subic Bay traffic, Giants 8522 heavy clear of runway 07 Subic. Flaps up. Well, that went on a little too long, huh? Park brake set. Engine's coming off. Shutdown checklist. Hydraulic panel set. Fuel pumps off. Flaps up. Park brake set. Fuel control switch is cut off. Radar, weather radar off. Shutdown checklist complete. Alright folks, welcome to Subic Bay. Thanks for joining us. That was pretty sporty coming in. That was fun. But we finally got here, so. Alright, let's see how much gas we have. 16.6, we're supposed to have 16.9. I'll take that as a win. 16.9, yeah. Parked right here in the airport. It's so dark, huh? It's crazy. Gonna release the brakes. Alright, secure checklist header is off. Emergency exit lights off, backs off. Secure checklist complete.